Good morning, guys. Thanks for tuning in with Coach Casey and Majestic Life Solutions. So, I want to talk to you a little bit about, um, hold on, understanding and addressing controlling marriages or in a relationship, right? I want to address that part. And what I talk about all the time, like try to save marriages and stuff like that. But, sometimes in your life, you feel like you in this relationship against your will, or you're in a marriage against your will. Because sometimes some people hold stuff against you and things like that. And so I'm gonna tell you like this: before you move on in a marriage, make sure you get a divorce. But I'm gonna tell you something: God don't want you to be unhappy in a relationship, marriage. But I'm really talking about marriage. Because like when you move on, you commit adultery, right? So basically, God don't want you unhappy. So okay, so I'm just gonna go with what I wrote. Okay, so it says, I talk about when God is at your front door knocking, when He's unhappy with two people that are in a relationship or marriage. But right now, I'm talking about marriage. Okay, so that you have to know the importance to the first you got to understand the feeling that's held against your own will in a marriage is a form of abuse. You know that it's a form of abuse. Like people say, I'm not gonna give you no divorce, I'm not gonna do that, but that's a form of abuse. Okay, so if you're not happy, or if that person that committed adultery you haven't, or whatever it is in a relationship, if it's toxic, period, point blank, just say that. you know I'm gonna give you some key points to recognize, basically, and things that you can do by you wanna get a divorce and stuff like that, because a lot of people hold you against your will. You know what I'm saying? Like, maybe sometimes it's I'm just gonna go with go go with what I wrote, because I'm a story. So here goes some key points to recognize. Okay, point one, they want to put you in isolation, right? So isolation is from family members, friends, and support networks. Okay, because that's what people do. They know that family members or friends or something like that probably influence the mindset. They influence that, so they're gonna keep you in isolation. You understand what I'm saying? They keep you in isolation. So point two, financial control. Financial control, resisting access to money or resources, or either what I'm talking about, basically, just say for instance, if just say if you in a relationship with a wealthy man, or yeah, wealthy man. No, 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 no. Yeah, you're in a relationship with a person in a relationship with a wealthy man. A woman is in a relationship with a wealthy man. So, if that's her beneficiary, that's her money, where she get her money from. She gonna, even though that's his money. Listen, even though that's his money, or she gonna have control issues. She gonna try to control that financial stability, because she don't want it to go nowhere. She might not even want him at all. But that control thing that some people have. And then they have tried, sometimes people are try to hold you accountable about, oh, I'm gonna put you on child support. So that's gonna make a man automatically say, what, I might as well just kind of stick it out. But you're gonna be unhappy trying to stick it out. You understand what I'm saying? So you might as well just take them papers of the child support. And if you see that God is trying to tear something up, just go ahead and get a divorce, and just stick out with them child support. Be co-parent. Okay, because it's ways that you can get around that. So point three, uh they're consistent monitor you. Hmm. Monitoring of your movements and conversations. Movements and conversations. So if it even look like you on the phone with somebody, they're gonna be right. Be right there. If they in the kitchen cooking, they coming right there where your conversation at because you're talking to them. They're not gonna understand that. They want to know exactly what you're talking about and who you're talking to. Okay. Point four: gaslighting, making you question your own reality and perceptions. So you just got to know, you got to know you are your co-creator of your own destiny. You understand what I'm saying? So don't let nobody hold something against you when you're unhappy. Okay, and then besides that, okay, it's gonna be the next one. So point five: threats and humiliation. I mean, no, intimidation to maintain control. So when a person trying to maintain their control of you, they're gonna do whatever it takes to make you feel less than. They want to control because they want to control the whole atmosphere. Just don't worry about it. Just don't worry about it. Emotional manipulation through verbal abuse and humiliation. Okay, so they will say all kinds of stuff. Just if you're not happy, if you're uncomfortable with that marriage, what you do, get a divorce, ask God for forgiveness, and forgive yourself, and move forward. And if they don't want to keep on, if they want to keep on bothering you, if they want to keep on bothering you, 24/7 National Domestic Violence Hotline is available to you. And that's 1-800 799 7233. The 24/7 the National Domestic Violence Hotline. It's 1-800 799 7233. It's free and confidential on support available at any time. You can call it. I just had to make sure that the number was still available. And I called it just a while ago and just to make sure that the number was available still. And if you need help, that's how you seek professional help. And sometimes you have to get, I don't know, sometimes you have to get a protective order against some people. And so you have to go with some legal advice with your attorney, or whoever you hired for your divorce, whatever, and talk to them. And they'll tell you what to do. Because some people just don't get it. When it's over, it's over. hmm because I'll be trying to, you be trying to save marriages when people are married. Like that's why I say I want to be a a divorce attorney. But sometimes, like how things go nowadays, oh baby, that's why I say you have to know who. Oh, a quote. Hold on, give me one moment. I always think about this. You hear me? Let me see if this is it. I don't got my glasses. Let me. Oh, we can do that one too. We can do this one. Don't make the mistake of being so understanding and forgiving that you overlook the fact that you're being disrespected. Okay? If I find that quote, I don't know where I put it. Because you want to be a person of you only have room in your life for what? People who inspire you, love you, encourage you, value you, and bring you peace. So tell them, if if you bring stress, bad vibes, judgment, or negativity, you gotta go. But it's another quote. I don't know where it's at. I don't know what to say, but I had a quote just for this, but I think I wrote it down somewhere. But I had a quote. I'm gonna have to be a little bit more organized, okay? I have to be a little bit more organized. And our morning prayer is on my Facebook, and that's where it says on my Facebook. And guess what? Did nobody tell you this morning? I know it's. I went to bed when I said I was going to bed. So once again, the National Domestic Violence Hotline number is 1-800-799 7233, and they'll give you some kind of advice. Also, oh, that's what I was saying. Oh, I was almost about to forget. And if you have somebody that's, just say, if you either, it can go either way. If they ratchet, and they're gonna, and you know how ratchet, some ratchet women, I'm just gonna be real, some ratchet women that, I'm gonna call my whole family on you, I'm gonna do this to you. Pray about it. Pray about it. Even if you were a witch and they want to put a hex on you and all this stuff, pray. Let me tell you, pray about it. Because you know you have them women that try to put hexes on people just because they don't want to be with them. Pray about it. Soak yourself in prayer and move on from that toxic person. Okay? So if didn't nobody tell you today that they love you,